Change is crazy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stationery Muse channel. I'm Tatiana and I'm here to encourage you guys to go for what you want in your lives. And I am actually doing like a little unofficial mini creative stationery business series right now. I've been getting just different random questions and stuff, and I figure I could answer them for you guys as I'm just at home even more than normal, obviously, with everything happening. And so I thought it would be fun for us to do this. I think this is such a perfect time to really hone in on what you have been wanting to do, especially with starting a business. I think now is just if you have the time to do the research and start looking into things, I think it's just a great time to do that. It's a way to just get your mind off of stuff, but it's also a way to use your downtime productively so that you can start this business. So I'm all about it. And as you guys just saw, I was just on a call a little bit earlier. This has actually been a busy morning for me already, and I have some more stuff going on this week. I actually had a call with a client earlier, a business coaching call with her. So excited to be working with her. She has a really cool business that's going to be coming out in a few months, and I will definitely be telling you guys more about it as we get closer to her launch. What I wanted to tell you guys about, and I'm going to make sure that I link information down below for this, is I was asked earlier this week let me make sure I'm saying it correctly. So I was asked earlier this week by the Society of Creative Founders to work with them on what they're calling the Creative 3 Summit. And it's basically this really nice program that Kristen, the owner, has put together. And it's all about, or it's actually a whole week for women entrepreneurs to get tons of resources from different women already kind of in their businesses, with giving like 3 tips. So my 3 tips I just shared was the 3 questions you need to answer before starting your business and basically creating the foundation of your brand. So if you guys want to check that out, I will share more information of when mine goes live, but it's basically a week of audio recordings. She's doing 2 releases per day, and then you can listen to the audio for 24 hours, but then there's also an option to purchase. Emery's closing her door, y'all. There's also an option to purchase if you want to have like unlimited access to all the recordings and things from all of the different women, including myself. There's some different like pricing tiers and stuff. So I'll make sure I share the information down below. It's really cool. And what's really nice is the proceeds are going to be going towards the disaster relief for Nashville. As you guys know, all of what was going on there. So I just think it's really great. I've never been asked to do anything like this before, but of course I said yes. It was already something that I've created, so it was really easy to put together the content for it. But she is so sweet. So we just got done talking, and now, but why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving? But now I'm getting ready to get into the rest of the day. I do have a kickoff call a little bit later, which is basically my call that I do with just women that are interested in working with me. And we just talk about a few things for a little bit. So I have one of those this afternoon, so I need to get myself together. Plus I have work for my job as well. So I need to get myself together. I think I had this hoodie on yesterday, y'all. This is what quarantine life looks like, you guys. We just here, you know. We ain't really out here looking cute for nobody. None of that. Evan actually just left. He was here this morning. He just left to go to the grocery store. So I'm interested to see how his experience was when he gets back. We needed a couple of things. What? I'm interested to see how his experience was because we needed a few things. I'm just taking a moment, y'all, to sit down. I'm officially off of social media, news. Hi. Hey. I'm officially off of it because it's just making me too anxious. So I'm going to try to get on occasionally because I still want to post content and stuff, and I want to see what people are posting. But at the same I want to see what people are posting, but at the same time, my body physically can't take it anymore. And I'm not even trying to be over exaggerating. Like, I am just getting so anxious, and it's just not healthy. So I'm just going to continue to not be on there as much as I plan to be. It's just hard. So that's where I'm at with everything. But so like usually like when people DM me and stuff, I'm usually pretty quick to respond. So I apologize if I don't get back to you right away. I have like my notifications and stuff turned off, but I am checking everything at least like once or twice out of the day. So I'll get back to you. But today's topic, or today's question that I wanted to answer, is inspired by one of the questions that was asked. So let me pull up that question so I can shout her out, and then I will answer it throughout. But it's basically going to be about like product packaging today, whether it's for subscription boxes or if it's for just regular businesses. Well, what am I saying? Not regular businesses, just like regular products that you want to send out, like mailers and all that kind of stuff, and just different things to spice up your packaging and make it your own. It is crazy in here, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, so it's Demetria Lewis right here, if you guys can see. She asked any advice on finding affordable boxes for subscriptions. So we're going to be talking about that, and just in general, where I get packaging. And just in general, where I get packaging for my business stuff. We'll touch on all of that. So stay tuned for this video if you guys want to learn a little bit more about the packaging stuff. Emery took my little broke down tripod, y'all. So my order got canceled twice from Amazon. Remember I mentioned I wanted to get, or my tripod was coming. I don't know what's going on with the order. I got a new card recently and I put it in and it keeps getting canceled. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I like put the number in wrong. I need to check on that. Because I know that they slowed down on sending like non-essential stuff. I'm still not 100% sure if they're not sending it or if they're just like making it like a lower priority. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely need a tripod because I want to film some like videos, you know, like plan with me-ish type of stuff. And I cannot do that. Like I can't just hold the phone, y'all. I can't. And this thing is trash. Seriously. Is it trash? What? All right, guys, so it is actually the next day. I filmed the last clip yesterday when I was feeling so crappy. I think my sinuses are just getting really bad. We are getting a little bit warmer here now in New Mexico, and my allergies are just very different this time. I've been getting a lot of pressure in my ear the last couple of days. So yesterday it got really bad and I ended up having to like lay down, but then I was like, oh, I need to finish this video. And I was just so pathetic on that video, y'all. So that clip, I mean, so I wanted to just really quickly refilm what I was talking about, but it was actually just answering the question about the packaging and just some other stuff for you guys. So it's also better that I'm refilming this anyway, because the last one that I did, I was actually in the bed. So this is better. But yeah, so to answer the question, which was basically, do I have any suggestions on where to get boxes from? And my main suggestion is what I first started out doing was I actually just ordered them in bulk off of Amazon. So I'll show you. I can't show you what they look like. They were in one of my past videos too, but it's basically just like a stack of these boxes, if you guys can see this. And this is what it looks like when they come just all flat. And this is what they look like folded. And there is one thing that's different. So you can get two different boxes. There's actually this kind of box where you have just the flaps on the side like this. And then there's another box, I'm trying to hold this up with my knee, where it has this extra tab right here. I don't know the name or the difference, but there's where's the extra tab. And it just gives you a little extra reinforcement when you close the box up, which is actually pretty nice. I usually just make sure that mines are really sealed with just like this kind of packing tape. But you should do tape regardless of what kind of box you use. But I do extra since I don't have that extra flap on there. But the boxes are a little bit more affordable. And it's basically, I think you can get a pack of 50 for like under $40. So that's what I'm currently using and what I started using when I originally started my subscription box. And the company that I was using when I was getting them printed, because I used to have these really pretty mint boxes that I still love and I'm obsessed with. And I use this company called Company Box. And those boxes were really great, high quality. They had a little tab I was talking about that kind of just gives you that extra closure when you close the box up. They were white on the inside. And the nice thing about it is they provide you with like a 3D model type situation, so you can actually see what your box will look like, you know, folded up, opened, all of that. And you can see the design right in front of you before you place your order. So that's really cool. Of course, the downfall with that is it is pricey. So, I mean, I was spending probably like $2.50 per box, which was not really that fun, especially like I was talking to you guys about in the last video. When it comes to your costs and stuff like that, you have to really keep in mind, you know, like how much you're trying to actually make as a profit. So, you know, like if, let's just say, for example, you have a $20 box or whatever, and then you have a $2.50 fee that's just for your boxes, plus you're paying shipping for them to get to you on top of what you're paying for the cost of the items actually in the box. I just found that it just didn't make sense for me to continue to get those, but I do love those boxes. They have great customer service. The quality was amazing. Highly recommend company box. But I just chose not to go with it just for the cost aspect of it. Another thing too to keep in mind is if you do go with something like that, any of those companies, make sure you give yourself more than enough time to order them, because it does take a while to get processed and shipped. I know for company box, it was like a 10 to 14 day turnaround, I believe, from the time of like me placing the order to it actually arriving on my doorstep. So with that, you know, just keep in mind, you want to make sure you plan it in advance. You're not like, okay, I need these next week, because most places are not going to do it for you that fast. And you know, another thing too, you can actually order a sample from them too. The sample is a little pricey. I think I might have paid like 20 bucks for my sample, just one box, you guys. And then they sent that pretty fast for me to see. So that might be nice if you want to actually see the physical thing in your hand. And that's nice to use for like promoting your box until you're actually ready to like launch it and stuff as well. So something to keep in mind. Both options are really cool. One thing I will say about these white boxes is you can definitely still jazz them up and make them your own. I recently purchased this stamp, and I can link the company down below where I got this from with my logo on there. And then I picked up this color ink pad to add, and that just makes it have this, just gives it like a custom look on the front. But you could do like a larger stamp. You could do some washi tape. I know this company called Stationery Muse. You can actually get custom packing tape. So that might be another thing to look into. You could do stickers. I know at one point I actually was printing out like a full sticker sheet with like my logo and stuff on there. I use that as well. So there's a lot of options and stuff for customizing the boxes without having to pay to get them printed. If you're finding that it's expensive, I get it. And then from there, you know, you can get like different color tissue paper. One thing I do really love is like these little mailer kind of things. This is actually the one I put inside of the February box. But what's really cool about it is you can actually do these inside of your orders. Let me see if I have one of my old ones. Okay, so this was one of my very first little mailers that I created, and I just ordered this off of Vistaprint. It's got this nice little glossy finish on it. Something like this is really nice to include in your orders. I actually have another one that I designed. I just need to get it here. But yeah, so it's just really cool, and you can include like a QR code like I did with this one. You can just include a coupon code, ways for people to connect with you. This is nice because you want something for people to come back again, and so this is a great way to do that. You know, give them like a 10% off or something like that. Just nice. And then what I like about this one too is that they can actually use this, and I have seen many people that have placed orders with me, they will actually use this in their planner or put it up on their desk or something, because it's like an actual usable thing, and then you can always remember where you got it from on the back. So that's pretty cool. So I was supposed to have a call with somebody this morning, but I know she said she wasn't feeling well, and I haven't heard back from her. So I'm just kind of killing the time to see if she gets on. I usually give like 20 minutes to see if the person will pop on. But anyway, other than that, what other things did I want to tell you guys about? Other packaging and stuff, you know, like mailers. Same thing. I pretty much order everything from Amazon. Like you can get stuff from places like Uline as well. Just sometimes I find it just a little bit more cost effective, at least in my opinion, when I'll just get the stuff from Amazon. So like this pack is like a bigger size. And oh, I forgot to mention the size of these boxes that I was talking about. I think it's like a 10 by 13 by 2. something like that. It's around that size though, but you can order all kind of sizes. That's another really cool thing about, like, if you do go with one of those custom places, you can pick your own size box, which is really cool. Some of them will let you actually create that size yourself, and then, like, I know Company Box, they had some just different ones you could choose from, but they had so many options. It was like you definitely would be able to get what you needed. And then I also have these gold mailers as well. These are also from Amazon, and I think these are really nice. These are a little bit smaller, obviously, than that other size I just showed you guys, but it just depends on what I'm using. Like, if I'm doing stickers, like someone ordered some stickers versus if they ordered a Live Love Inspired notebook or something, like, I would choose which size made more sense. But yeah, that's really a nice thing to use. And, you know, that's it. I think the nice thing about packaging, and this is just touching on it very briefly, it's not even really packaging. It's more so just what you're mailing the stuff in that we're talking about. But, you know, just keep in mind that for the most part, people are going to throw the stuff away. But at the same time, you do want it to look as nice as you possibly can. So always just keep that in the back of your head. Like, don't feel like you have to spend a ton, especially in the beginning, up front on, you know, like all of this really expensive mailing, personalized, all that stuff. There's so many ways. If you have a sticker machine, you can easily upload your logo onto like the Cricut software or the Silhouette software, put the little cut lines in there, and print out a sheet of some stickers on just like some Avery sticker paper or something like that. And that can be your packaging that you put on the front of your mailer or your box or something. So lots of options for customization outside of just getting it printed from a place. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. I actually have been cleaning my office. I was supposed to show you guys me cleaning my office yesterday, and then I started feeling like crap. I don't know what's going on, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I started freaking out because, you know, there's some stuff going around right now, and I was getting a little bit nervous. So hopefully this is just allergies though. I think it is. And I did like a little nasal spray last night because it started back again after I took my Sudafed. So hopefully today will be a little bit better. It's still kind of hurting me a bit, but it's not as bad. But yeah, so I will be back with another video for you guys. Of course, like I've been saying, keep coming with the business questions. You're inspiring me to, you know, film these videos for you guys and really tell you what you need. But that is it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every couple of days as of right now, and I'm really enjoying it. Especially love talking about creative business. So if that is your jam, then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.